Hello, dear students. Now that we have finished chapter 4, let us revise and discuss the exercises today. First, let us recall what we learnt in chapter 4. We started with private property and we came to know that things that belong to the owner or the property that belong to the owner is called private property, and private property consists of our personal belongings and the family property, whereas things that belong to the public in general are public property. They belong to everyone, and it is the responsibility of each one of us to take care of public property. Public property includes buildings and services which we use, and the historical monuments, memorials, temples, etc., which tell us about our rich heritage. They are our priceless cultural heritage given to us by our forefathers. Damage to public property causes loss to the whole nation. Because it belongs to the whole nation will suffer if any damage is done to the public property. The repair and maintenance is done by our money, which is charged by way of taxes. People damaging historical monuments may be punished under the Ancient Monuments and Archaeological Sites and Remains Act 1958. As responsible citizens, it is our duty not to be involved in acts that cause a loss to national property and to stop others from doing so. We'll revise the new words which we learned in this lesson, and we begin with glorious. Glorious means deserving or bringing great fame and success. Obstruct, to block a road, an entrance, a passage, etc. So when we are obstructing the road, we are being irresponsible. A responsible citizen is not going to disrupt normal life of a common man. Laboratory. Laboratory is a room or building used for scientific research. When you go to senior school, you will be working in science lab, maths lab. So it is a room just like a library we have. We have in school laboratory, and these are our school property meant for all of us, and we should all take good care of the things which are kept there. Spoil, to change good into bad. Forefather, a person in your family who lived a long time ago, many years ago. Preserve, to keep a particular quality, feature, etc., to keep it nicely as it is. Preserve it. Now we begin the exercises, and the first one is tick the right answer. Number 1. One of our fundamental duties is to protect, and the correct answer is public property. Of course, we should take care of our private property also, but that we will do because it belongs to us. But it is our duty to take care of public property too. PWD stands for number B, Public Works Department. Number 3, which among the following departments is responsible for maintenance of old monuments, memorials and buildings? And the answer will be A, Archaeological Department of India. Number 4, what is the minimum age of a person to cast his vote? And the answer will be 18 years. Match the following. Number 1, national property. National property is the common property of us all. Number C. Number 2, historical monuments, and the answer will be provide information for about our past. Number 3, the government, and the answer will be creates public services for convenience of people. And number 4, books in the library, they should be handled with care. Number B, just like we take care of our books, we should take care of books in the library too. And after we have read them, if we have borrowed them, we should give them back in time. So with this, we finish all match the following, and I hope you are doing your work in the book with a pencil. Please do not use pen. Number C, fill in the blanks. Choose words from the box. The answers are given in the box. You have to choose the correct answer and fill in the blanks. Number 1, roads, railways and post offices are all examples of public property. Money for the repair and replacement of damaged things and services is charged from people by way of taxes. Our historical monuments are public property. Under the Ancient Monuments and Archaeological Sites and Remains Act 1958, people who damage historical monuments may be prosecuted and punished. Museums have a collection of artifacts. Number D, write T for true and F for false statements. Now, like we have been doing all this time I have been telling you again and again that we will not write T and F. We will write true and false. And I have also been telling you to use a pencil while writing in the book. Number 1, spoiling the school walls is not a good habit. That is true. It is a very bad habit, and if you are doing that, you are behaving like an irresponsible nobleman. That you should not do. Number 2, libraries keep rare works of ancient times. That is false, because rare works like coins, pieces of weapons, books and all such things are kept in museums. And what do we find in libraries? In libraries we may find rare books, but we will not find any other work kept there. So that statement is false, and we will correct it. We'll underline libraries and write their museums. We can stick posters on the walls of historical monuments. That is again wrong, false. We should not stick posters, or we should not write, we should not spit on the walls of historical monuments. Number 4, people damage public property for the welfare of the nation. That is again false. Damaging public property is not for the welfare. People protect public property. I have forgotten to underline there. All of you will please underline damage, and you will write there protect. People protect public property for the welfare of the nation. Please correct yourself. Number 4, all of you are smart, I know you can do. Underline damage and write protect. Number 5, trains and buses enable us to travel long distances at very low cost. That is also true. And which is most expensive? When you fly by air. Air transport is most expensive, but trains and buses, they carry us to long distances at very low cost. So with this we come to the end of the exercises for this lesson, and I hope all of you are learning your lessons and that you are doing the exercises on your own first. First you try to do all of them yourself, and when you go through the book, I am sure you will find all the answers. Okay, don't wait for me to tell the answers. You all are in class 4 now. So read the lesson, find the answers, and keep the book ready in front of you when we discuss. And then you can correct your answer, check your answers. And suppose you have made any mistake, you will have to rub the answer and write the correct one there. That much all of you can do. I am even telling you the answer, so things are becoming very easy for you. And those who have already done yourself, you will check your answers. Now, theme 3 that we learned was responsibilities of a good citizen. Chapter 3 and chapter 4 I have been teaching you, and you have been learning, I am sure, how to be a good and responsible citizen. So be a good neighbor, be a good Nobelian, and be a good citizen. Be safe, be happy. Till we meet again with a new lesson in the next class.